Alright, good evening to everyone watching the stream, and there's been some technical issues and I'll be streaming for the late tiers. We have a spinning Aston Martin of Woosby down in sector 1. What's going on? And I'll be commentating along for tonight as I'm missing a partner. I kind of miss my partner Bulldogs here, but nothing we can do about it. As we see, Swabber about to start his hot lap and down into the last two corners. And it's believed to be a spin Ferrari, yeah, of Helsinki. There isn't much activity on track for now. Most cars are in the pit. And we have Swabber still pushing in on his hot lap. He has a purple sector 1, and it's gonna be interesting to see whether can he push himself up into the top 5 of the grid. Purple sector 2 from Swabber as he keep pushing on into sector 3. Can he start a new fastest lap in this qualification? Oh, but my tongue there. Swabber moved up into P4 from that lap. get a view on this next view on what is going on. As you see, Bunny's next stage with P1 with a new fastest lap of 1 minute 35 seconds .03. Oh, and we have a Ferrari that been into the wall in sector 1 of Helsinki. Ooh, there's a hard game speed. And there's a spinning cars of Swabert in sector 2 down in the chicane. Oh, and he got this, and we have a disqualified from the session. And we have another DNF of light. It seems to crash out in the last corners into the finishing line. Comparing the performance of drivers to the early tier, they are pushing really hard today and maybe too hard on the DNF. approaching the finish line. Vexation did not improve his times and he remains P2. And that concludes the qualifying for today, with Bunny Snack starting on P1, Vexation on P2, and Dutchy on P3. The rest of the grid: Lemon P4, Mass P5, SGN P6, with P7 being Light, P8 Kevin on Earth, P9 Wasby, P10 Carl, P11 Shanuti, P12 Nodo, P13 Best Baby, P14 Yentes, with Recon starting on P15, Champagne on P16, Helsing P17, Hazahawk P18, with Rudix we have having a no time starting on P19, and Swabert disqualified at P20. And that concludes the qualifying for today as we move on to the race. And it's lights out, away we go. Bunny Snare snatching into P1 with Vexation on P2, Dutchy moving P3, Lemon move out to P4. And there's a mod actions going on in the midfield with Lights moving on into P6. Oh, and we have a spin McLaren out into the hairpin. It seems there might be a contact between Kevin and the Alpha Tauri, most likely. You see Vexation and Dutchy battling out in. Oh, and we have contact between the mediums and the Alpines. There's gonna be a virtual safety cars. And there's a lot to talk about after this stream. And we have us. Oh, and we have a Mercedes and a Williams DNF from the sessions. I'm not sure what happens there, but it seems it might be a contact between two. Mass holding on P2 and Lemon on P3. Can Mass hold on until the end of the race? He's on the wheel and is much slower than usual. Can he hold on? That we'll Steve and see about it. Cars in the pit: Dutchy, Recon, Vexation, and Kevin. can see here for all the drivers, Swabe move up to 7th position now in P13, followed by Champagne in P11, making up 5 positions. As Daci drop down with their section, both of them dropping by 12 positions and 15 positions. The safety car is coming in this lap, and we'll see there should be an action soon. Racing once more as one is now leading away from the pack as Mans and Lemon coming by, chasing him down. We don't see, and there's a position swap between Daci and Hazahawk, with Daci moving on to P13. Is charging for his position in top 10, and he lost the position to Daci, with Daci moving on to P11. Now Daci just need to overtake that one Ferrari to make it on to P10. Can he make it? And no, he doesn't, as he keeps on pushing. Down into the chicane he goes. Bunny Snack scored the fastest lap with a 1 minute 39 second .3. We see Dachi now pitting again for a new set of tires. It's interesting in a sense. Oh, and it seems he has damage on front wing. There's his Suave move up into P11. He's going for it for vexation for P10. So now we don't see much actions on the top three drivers, as Bunny Snack's leading away, further away from the rest of the grid. As Light push off wide with no getting a position in P6. Oh, and Light just crashed at the pit entry. Now Suave has moved out into P8 from P20. Can he continue on this pace up to the finish line? Okay, now and we have a safety car deployed. Cars coming off the pit, Dachi need to push harder, and I think he caught over. Yes, he has gained a position into P15, just right behind Light. We have the top three cars coming in for the pit stop. As you see, most of them favoring in the mediums tires coming out of the pits right now, with only Shadow T on the 6th lap of mediums, and Suave on the 6th lap of soft, and Helsing on the 6th lap of medium. Suave is currently at P3, and we have a driver that just left the session, which is Lights. Maybe he rage quit or something, I'm not sure. And we are at the safety cars in this lap. We will be racing once more. With 20 laps left of this race, we will see who will come out on top. My money is on Bunny Snacks. And we are racing once more. With Bunny Snake trying on a move, I'm taking station away P1 away from Shanuti. Swabe, oh, and Swabe got squeezed into the wall by Shanuti. As Bunny Snake is steadying, leading away from the pack. And he got overtaken by Swabek and Shanuti down into the fast corners. Down into chicane we go as Bunny Snake trying a move, and he did not complete the move as we move up into... Oh, and we have a spun off AlphaTauri in that corner. Now it's a battle down the main straight. Who will come out on top as Bunny Snake trying to move on the inside. He back off. And Bunny Snake snitching a lead away from Swabek. As breaking into the hairpin, down we go. It's a Ferrari, double Ferrari podium on this race. Can they hold on until the end of this race? Swabek is pushing hard to regain the lead. And looks like we have somebody has contact in sector 2. I'm not sure what happens there as we see Recon make a move down into P3. Mansby has Recon trying to make a move. Driver is battling out. Can Mans finish the move? We have a 3-second penalties for Yentes for multiple warnings. As we see Mans move out the blue into P2 with Swabek spinning off in the main straight. He's dropped down into P11 and he's pushing back. Now the top 3 drivers are Bunny Snack, Mans and Recon. And we have a full safety car for the incidents on the main straight. And Champagne been over the 5-second penalty for ignoring a yellow flag. With 18 laps left of this race, let's remind ourselves of how many position change has happened in this race. Bunny Snack remains P1, Mans move up by 3 positions into P2, Recon, Helsing move up by 12 positions, with Swabek currently move up by 10 positions. As a review myself of the tire use, with Swabek used on the 9 laps old or soft, and Recon on an 8 lap old or medium, Helsing 10 laps old or mediums, Kevin 8 laps old or medium, with Herzog and Shanuti on a 9 laps old or medium. And looks like the Pro 4 driver is pitted for a new set of tires. you see, SGN and Champagne both have a 5-second time penalty, and Yen test on 3-second time penalties. With 17 laps to go, we are still under safety cars. Surprisingly, people are still using soft tires on in a mid-race. No, at this point of the race, you'll be expecting people to switch on to mediums for to try to hold on until the end of this race. With Dachi, Shanity, Yente's, Vesection and Hazahawk, all of those tires are soft compounds, with Bunny Stack on the 4 laps all the soft compounds. And Dachi just been awarded a 5-second time penalty for collisions with Yen Shanoti. And safety cars in this lap. We will be racing once again. Down into the last 2 corners as we see a safety car entering the pits. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we should be racing once more. As you see, Bunny Stingration finishing 9, leading away from the packs. With a steady gain of pace, down into turn 1 he goes. Immense chasing him, no lighting he goes. As we see a swap of positions of Lemon into P3, Dachi into P11, and Champagne retire from this race. I'm not sure what happens there. It seems he crashed at the finishing line on the main straight. And Helsing being awarded a 3-second time penalties for corner kartings. As we see another position swap between Wazuzbi of the Aston Martin and Helsing on the Ferrari. As back section move out into P13, with Shanti drop down into P14. You can see Helsing trying another move on Wuzbui. Down the outside he goes, and he has the positions, and he knows. Oh, and there's a contact there between the 3 drivers, AlphaTauri, the Ferrari, and the Aston Martins. Bunny Stack is leading away comfortably from the rest of the packs as he's 2 seconds in front of Mass. And we see another switch of position with Dachi moving on to P8. With Recon, As we can see for now, the position change. Recon is moved up by 11 positions, while Dachi is trying best to get back into podium as it dropped down by 5 positions. As we see Vexation make a move on light and move up into P11. SGN has pit. Maybe he has throwing damage. I'm not sure. We see Vexation move up into P9, battling Dachi. There will be a tight battles with drivers on the midfields today. And Helsing spun in a chicane corner, dropping down into P15s. As we see another swap of positions of Suave making a move for Yentes. They have a slight contact there, down into their corners. While the rest of the field are battling each other, Bunny Snack is extending its lead into almost 3.8 seconds ahead of Mass as he snatched away another fastest lap of 1 minute 39 seconds, 0.1. As we see here, Lemon getting on Mass. Is he going to try to move in the next few corners? And we have a yellow flag. What happened there? Could be contact. As we see Vexation spun into the wall, causing another yellow flag as he left the sections. We are now having a full safety cars with 13 laps last of the race. Gods know what happens. We have now 5 cars DNF with 15 cars left on the grid. Top 2 drivers in for a new set of tires. Bunny Stack for a new set of medium. Mass on a new set of medium as well. With Norther gaining a temporary lead as P1, moving up to the safety cars. Bunny Stack staying ahead of Swabek in the safety car. Now how the tables have turned as this turned out into a double podium moment for the 2 Haas. As the rest of the grid coming in from the mandatory pit stops. Yentes and Housing are the only two drivers with the tires of soft compounds. The rest of the grid have a fresh mediums set on, and I believe this will be it until the end of the race, until someone beat and lost their front wings. Position wise, as you see, Swarbeck makes 70 positions up into P3, and Bunny Snap dropped down by 1 positions. As Nodo made out 11 positions, Yentes made out 9 positions. Recon starting in P15 move up into P10 with 5 positions gained. Cars in this lap, we will be back to racing momentarily. Entering the pit right now. Bunny said getting on his opponents, and here we are, the race is restart. Bunny said retake the lead into P1. As we see, there might be a contact of the Haas of Nodo at the pit entry as it dropped down into P15. As we see, Bunny said leading away from Swarbeck, and we see another push out by SGN as it moves up into P11 ahead of Light. Now with 10 more laps to go, how will the story unfold as we see Dachi move up into P... No, the car regained back the position of P6. As you can see, Bunny Snack is leading away comfortably away from the pack as it's extending the lead. As Mass make a move and secure P2 away from Swallow. On board of Dachi. There might be a contact there between the two Aston Martin just now, but we are not sure. As Dachi make a move out into P4, it's getting closer, gaining on the Haas, with Yentes awarded another 3-second time penalty. And we have another yellow flag in sector 3. Not sure what happens there. Bunny Snack scoring another fastest lap, 1 minute 38.8. And we have a car retired with the Aston Martin of Yentes as they retire in the pit. Slightly understeering by Cow as he sees Swarbeck crash into the wall as a DNF out of this race. And we have a virtual safety cars deployed. not seeing much action here as Bunny Snake leading away comfortably away from the pack. But we will see some action as Kyle and Lemon are getting on Dachi. Will he able to hold as we see another position swap of SGN and Shanuki with SGN moving out into P8. I believe there might be a shunt here by Shanuki. Yes, he spun and he rejoined the track, dropping down into P10. We have Zahar getting on Shanuki. Ooh, he ran out wide in these corners. Here SGN trying to move with Bunny Snake scoring another fastest lap 1 minute 37 seconds 0.7 as SGN down into the last corners. He has a switch from here and he has ERS opened. He can try to make a move down here and no he can't as Recon stay comfortably ahead. Making a move down into this chicane. He goes. Now is a hairpin. Can he complete overtake? No, he can't. Running out wide at the bit there on the entry. Oh, and there's a slight drifting there. Bunny Snake extending his lead on this race. But in this race by 4.5 seconds. At this point we can say that Bunny Snake has won this race, but with 7 laps to go there will be bound to be more drama. With Dachi gaining on Mace, can Dachi gain another position up into P2? And here we see Lemon trying to move on Cloud. Oh, almost kissed there. Jump on board of Lemons. Oh, looks like we just missed a good shot of SGN making a move on Recon, moving up to P7. And Kyle being given a 3-second time penalties, and still does Hazahawk. And we see a DNF right Hazahawk. It seems it's a DNF. At the start, at a pit entry. It seems there won't be a safety cars. FBC in order to move out into P12. With six more laps to go in this race, let's have a look at the position change. Kyle move up by 6 position, Helsing move up by 8, Recon by 7, and Dachi regain his original positions of P3. As you can see here, Mans is extending his lead almost up to 6 seconds now. Helsing is on the 5 laps over soft. As we see the rest of the grid is using an old mediums, but there won't be any more pit stop for the rest of the grid as they are all trying to regain the lead. As you see Lemon make a move on Carl moving up into P4 as we have another yellow flag in sector 3. Oh, it seems AlphaTauri Carl is understeering. Might be a front wing damage, but we're not sure. It's worthy to say that Mass has transitioned from a control driver to a full-time wheel driver. So the potential of the performance he put out today can be considered a hell of a good performance. As it stays in P2 ahead of Dachi, as we see another yellow flag in Sector 3, with Helsing spun out in that chicane corner. With 4 laps left of this race, it can be safe to say that Bunny Snacks will have the win, as we see another yellow flag by Helsing as he spun off and lost his wing. As we see Northern made positions, gaining into P11. Is DRS wide open, ERS wide open as he make a move down the outside. And Dachi fails to make the move. Is ERS and DRS wide open, gaining on Mace down the inside. He goes, oh, getting squeezed there a bit as he complete a move out into P2, down into the chicane. A bit of contact there. Remains regaining his lead. And Dachi gaining back the positions out into P2. Remains doing a gentleman agreement, giving back the positions as they are racing down into the last few corners of this lap. As you see here, Bunny Stacks here on a lovely stroll of a Sunday drive. And I believe we will see a blue flag conditions in the next two laps. It's a rocket ship, the Bunny style rocket ship coming down into that hairpin. Will there be a blue flag? DRS wide open. Can Lemon make it? It seems unlikely. He has ERS disabled. Braking down into the chicane. There goes. As we see Kyle move up a position out into P5. And Mass making a move on Dachi, squeezing down the inside. Oh, so maybe squeezed too much. Yeah, squeezed too much. Yeah, the collision happening there. And that should be given a 3-second time penalty for corner karting. Totally undeserved. Enjoying his lovely stroll down in that should be turned down into the chicane. He goes, catching out to his teammate in P12. Now chat, will there be a blue flag conditions or will there not be a blue flag conditions? That is something well interesting to say. As you see Dachi pulling away from Mass. His DRS and ERS wide open. Mass getting on Dachi. He's not letting it by. He's gonna try and make another move. Down in the next DRS. As we see Lemon try to make a move from down the inside as he didn't finish the move. His ERS and DRS wide open once more. So the CSGM move out into P6. Down into the chicane, braking to the corners. Now the drivers gain another positions. And Lemon be given 3-second time penalties. Now here comes the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Will there be a blue flag as Wawa Woodby be given another 3-second time penalties? Slightly seeing that, my bad. Oh, they almost touch. Is DRS wide open and ERS wide open? The two cars are battling each other with Mass getting on Dachi. Oh, a little bit braking too early over there by Lemon. Yet once again, another early braking by Lemon as they move out into the chicane. Dachi driving comfortably in front of two drivers. And you see another yellow flag as we see Helsing spun off near the pit entry with Bunny Snake. Blue flag, and is down to the final laps of this race. I don't know about what the Ferrari is doing, but he should make way as it's a blue flag conditions. With fast approaching drivers right behind him battling it out. Lemon not willing to give out, he's still trying to make a move down to Mace, down into the chicane there goes. Down inside he goes, getting on Mace, finishing the overtake on Mass. Braking down into the hairpin he goes, right behind Dachi. And Helsing being awarded another 3-second time penalties, and we see Lemon under steering and losing position back to Mace. Oh, and a corner cutting there by Mass. 3-second time penalty. As you see, Kyle made a gain of positions on Woodby. So you have another yellow flag in sector 2 and sector 3. As you see, Bunny Snake come home to snatch the checkered flag, finishing P1. And we have 3 more cars coming in. And finishing P2, Dachi, P3, Lemon, with Mass getting P2 thanks to the time penalties, Dachi snatching away P4. And the next driver coming is Helsing, P12, SGM P5, Kyle Pixis. With Woodby down into the last corner, coming in, snatching away P7. Shaluti snatch away P7 as Woodby moved down into P8. Coming in hard is Recon in P9 as he snatch away as he finish P9. With the rest of the grid, Lights finish P10, P11 Nono, P12 Helsing, Hazahawk P13, Swabak P14, P15 goes to Yentes, and P16 Vexation with the rest of the DNF cars. And Swabak being awarded drivers of the day. Well, there you have it, folks. It's been an interesting race for our final rounds of ARL Championship late here in Abu Dhabi. We'll see you guys once more when the next season starts. Take care and goodbye.